everyone, what's up? It's me here, Megan the makeup artist, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to go through what I keep in my makeup artist freelance kit. So I have a feeling this video is going to be kind of long because I'm going to be sitting here talking about some things. So let's just go ahead and get started. But first, I do want to say, don't forget to click that like button down below, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see more awesome and cool fun things. And thank you so much for watching. So let's get started. Alright you guys, so this is my makeup kit literally after I get done with a gig. This is kind of what it just looks like, all thrown in there together, and then behind this little insert there's a mirror back there. But this is double-sided and removable, and it comes out. And then there's a little flap up front here that I just kind of keep like my makeup wipes in, and a whole bunch of other things. And you can see like the lipstick on my hand I still haven't been able to scrub off. And then on the side here, there's two pockets. So in one pocket, you're going to see a towel in this one pocket where I just kind of clean all my brushes and clean my airbrush machine out with. And then in the side here is my airbrush machine cleaner, the Temptu. I just got this right off Amazon. And then on this side, the handle, I have my, hand sanitizer and that kind of thing. And then I have my brush cleaner in this little pocket here. This is the one just by Japonesque. I love the smell of it, and it's great spot cleaner. It is also on the cheaper side than some cleaners, so I just have two in here. And then in this side here, I have my brushes. So I just keep my brushes in here. These are Morphe. I have some Sigma in there also, and it just kind of lays out and that kind of thing. So there's where I keep my brushes. Alright, so that is the overview of what my case looks like. I do plan on getting a new one, but I wanted to, this was my very first makeup case ever, and it's just a, what is this? I got this at Hobby Lobby, so it's like actually made for like crafts and that kind of thing. But it just works. It worked for me. It was on sale, and it's got all these pockets and this deep thing, and then this is removable, which I freaking love. And then you just kind of Velcro it to the sides here, and it just kind of sticks. Or, you can un-Velcro it and it just flops around in there. But it's great. So this at first glance is what my kit looks like, and now I'm going to sit down and show you guys what's in it. Alright you guys, so first things first is my hair's a mess. My makeup is a mess. I've been outside in this freaking heat all day, so don't mind that. But I needed to film today, and this is what we're filming. So, anyways, first things first is I always need and have makeup wipes in my kit. These ones I actually just went up and picked up at Marshall's. That's where I kind of get mine because you can get them for cheaper, and it's not like it's something that I am, using on people's faces. It's something or more or less to like clean up my hand, or if I do have to kind of use it on people's faces, it's not a big deal. So yeah, so I just kind of like, there's these 2 packs that I get at Marshall's for like, this was $4. So it's something that I don't try to spend a ton of money on because I just go through them like they're water. So I picked these up today, so that's why I was like, oh, I'm gonna film this. Alright, the other thing I also keep in the front pocket there is Q-tips. And then I just have this like little travel thing that I just take with me, and then I just replenish my Q-tips, which I just did, and I just dropped one. Then I'm not gonna go put back in here because now it's dirty. But yeah, so I just replenished this. I got some cute pink Q-tips in here now. It's good for like, if you get like mascara on somebody's face. They come in handy for a lot of things, so I always just keep Q-tips on me. And then if I need to, I have some of this Micellar, or Micellar, however you say it, cleansing water by Garnier. So if somebody has some like leftover makeup on their face, anything like that, I want to be able to start with a clean palette. So I always have this on me, plus the makeup wipes, just kind of depending on whatever And then, or if I have like a makeup oops, I can take my Q-tip with my little micellar water, and it just works amazing. I have 2 eyeshadow palettes that I keep in my kit. I have the Morphe and the Jaclyn Hill palette right here. I absolutely love this. Mine is so dirty because I legit use this all the freaking time, and it has such a great range of shades in here that I feel like suit almost anybody and everybody. So this is like my go-to palette in my kit. Just, yes. And then I have a, this is a Tarte magnetic palette where I can just build my own. And it also has a very nice big mirror in here. And this puppy just got cleaned out. It was so dirty. But this has colors in it that I've put together that I feel like a lot of people have asked me for. You know, and then this is like my original OG right here before the Jaclyn Hill palette came out. This was my baby. So I, you know, have a whole wide variety shade ranges in here, but most of these shadows are from Makeup Geek, and with a little bit of Anastasia Beverly Hills dipped in. So I guess I'm gonna do this in like the way of how I do a face, I guess. So I do start with the eyes, so we started with the eyeshadow palettes, and then I do like the conceal and then foundation and that kind of thing. So here's like an overview of this big guy here. I have my airbrush foundations right here. I have my concealers and kind of like my priming and that kind of stuff in here. So this is where we're going to kind of dive and delve into. What I have in here is I have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and then I also have the Urban Decay primer. This is a little mini, and then this one I bought. These two are my favorites. All right, so I have the Fast Response Eye Cream from MAC in my kit also, because sometimes, especially if you're doing weddings and that type of thing, people tend to get drunk and party the night before and that kind of thing. So, you know, they might have some like puffy eyes going on and that kind of thing. And so this is why I have this guy in here. Works great. I love it. So face primers. My go-to primer is the Makeup Forever. This is the Step 1 Smoothing Primer. I do the smoothing primer because overall, you just kind of never know the skin type and texture that you're going to be working with. So a smoothing primer or a pore filling primer like the Benefit Professional that I also use. This is a little trial one because I got, what is this? The Pearl Primer. So this I use more on like my dry clients that want like a dewy finish. But you can't really go wrong with a pore filling or a smoothing primer. These are the ones that I find that works best. I had the original Professional primer, but then I was like, you know, I want to try this guy for my more dry clients. So both seem to be working out really well. And then the third primer I just picked up is the NYX Angel Veil. I heard really good things about this, and this is also a skin perfecting primer too. So these are my 3 go-to main face primers. Next from there, I'm going to go ahead and color correct if I need to. Once again, I have a Makeup Forever product. This is the Ultra HD Anti-Creaseless Correcting Primer. I love this. This is my original under eye, like, you know, for those dark circles, color corrector. I love this. A little bit goes a long way. It's pretty thick. And then I also have the YSL, the, what is this? Yeah, you know, they always name it something weird. The Touche Éclat Neutralizer. So a lot of my clients are fair-skinned, and so that's why I picked up orange. I have orange in both of these, or like a peach color. The YSL one is more or less of a like lighter coverage, whereas this one is more of a darker coverage. But yes, fair-skinned people tend to have like the dark blue under eyes, so this is a great corrector color for that. And then I also have this guy. I picked this guy up at Marshall's like a while ago. It's pretty dirty. The Bella Pierre color correcting palette for anybody else that doesn't really fall into the peach or orange color that I need. And then I also have, like, you know, the green corrector in here. This is for deeper skin tones. you know, the lavender for brightening, and then, you know, a whole bunch of other things in there. So also have this guy too, just laying around. All right, moving right along. So after we get that done, I laid down a concealer. All right, so my main go-to concealer is definitely the Tarte Shape Tape. So this right here, I have the colors light neutral. I don't know what this one was because as you can see, it's pretty dirty. I broke the tube and I just really need to like squeeze it all out and put it in a container, but I just haven't done that yet. But I think this is like a tan, some shade, and then I also have a light sand shade. So then the next thing I move on to is foundation. I mostly do airbrush. This is my airbrush gun. This is the Temptu Air, and then you have this little piece up here that you can remove to either put foundation on or in, and or you can just mix your own shades into here, which is what I do. And then you just, you know, plug it in like you do a phone, make sure it's charged, and this thing is amazing. I love this. I love this. Every once in a while I do get the client that wants a, you know, just regular foundation, not airbrush, and that's where this guy comes in. This is the Makeup Forever 11 foundation palette, and I love this because it comes with a white color and then you have a whole bunch of shades in here. But this foundation here is definitely not your everyday foundation. This is, you know, more of a thick professional, like movie makeup type of thing. So I absolutely love this. It hasn't done me wrong. And then the foundation that I use is the MAC Airbrush foundation. I do have quite a few colors here. So what I do with this is I will kind of buy like too warm, too cold, and or I should say cool, too warm and too cool foundations, and like I usually do like a few shades different so I can just kind of mix and match. That's the thing that like makeup artists just starting out always think they have to get every single shade in that collection, and that's not true. And then that's also the great thing about airbrush is that this is very, very liquidy, and I can just mix and match my shades. So I just, like I said, I usually have my main shade that I know I'm going to use, and then I usually pick like 2 shades or maybe even 3 shades lighter or darker, and I can just mix and match them. So, and it also just gets very expensive and unnecessarily expensive to be buying every single shade when you can just make your own shade. So that is what I do. This is literally all of the foundations that I have for my airbrush gun. So like I said, as you can see, it's kind of a wide shade variety, but then again, like I said, I just mix and match the colors and it just works great. So the next thing I have in here is a powder. This is a translucent powder from Kat Von D, and I have a hair on here. I absolutely love this powder. This is my like holy grail go-to powder. If I ever have to rebuy or repurchase anything, it's always going to be the Kat Von D translucent powder. Next thing I have here is contour. That's what I do next. So I have the Hoola Benefit Bronzer, and this is in just like the regular OG Hoola bronzer color. I love this. This works on most people, but I also have this guy right here. This is the NYX Highlight and Contour Professional Kit. As you can see, I've used the heck out of the yellow powder here and, you know, this contour shade right here. So I always have this guy handy on me just in case I need it. All right, so now it's blush and highlight. So this guy was actually a random pickup for me. This is the BH Cosmetics, the 10 color blush palette. I did find this guy at Marshall's, and I just like wanted to give him a try because it's like a really nice range shade of colors. I have my neutrals over here, I have my darks over here for more darker skin tones, and then I don't really use these guys at all, but if I ever had to, they're in here. As you can tell, I use mostly my neutral shades right here. Yes. And then I have more blushes in here. This is the Becca Jaclyn Hill little highlighting and blush palette here. Sorry, I don't want to blind you guys. All right, let's do this. So there is Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. So Champagne Pop, Prosecco Pop that, you know, Jaclyn Hill had came out with, and then there's like 3 blushes in here. I used the heck out of this highlight because this one is more gold undertone and this one is more like a pink undertone, but Champagne Pop goes so well with almost every single skin tone. This is my go-to right here. I absolutely love it. And actually what I do the most is I'll kind of run my brush through the both of them just kind of like that, and then go on the face, and it gives such a beautiful like glow from within. Oh, this is the best. Still my favorite highlighter of all time. Okay, so next I kind of go in for some brows, and I have all my brow products like right here. Now these here, I'll go ahead and show you one. This is the NYX 3-in-1 brow pencil. So on one end, you twirl it up, and there is, this one's running low. What is this? This is the black. Oh my goodness. Is a waxy brow pencil. Then it twists off right here, and then you have a powder in here. So if you're more of a powder kind of gal. And then on the very, very end, it has the tinted brow gel, which I absolutely love and I use on my own brows. So that's kind of what got me into the NYX brow products, because I love their tinted brow mascara. Alright, so now we are on to lashes. So my go-to mascara that I absolutely love and use is the Voluminous Lash Paradise in Waterproof by, what is this, L'Oreal. Oh my god, this mascara, using it on clients, it's heavenly. It's so good. I freaking love it. It's great. So then I also have liner. I have a gel pot liner. This is the Maybelline Eye Studio, and I'm kind of hitting pan down there also. So this is kind of more or less for, you know, tight lining the upper and lower lash line if I need to. Then the NYX Liquid Matte Liner. This is I love this stuff. This is what I use on myself. It has like a nice little liner brush here, but obviously I use my own, you know, disposable liner brush. Got to keep it sanitary. And then lash glue. So my first love was the Duo. This is the brush on, and it's got the vitamin E in it, and it's latex free, and I love this. But my new favorite is the Velour, and let me tell you, this makes putting lashes on so much easier. This is the one that I now use. I just hate that it's in a white tube because it gets so dirty easy. But, you know, like I said, this one is latex free, so sometimes you just never know. I'm not sure if the Velour is latex free, so that's why I kind of also keep this too, because, you know, I don't want to have anybody be breaking out allergies, that kind of thing. So I just keep them both. And if they say they're not allergic to latex, I'm using the Velour. And then in here, this is where I keep my lashes, and then I have my mascara wands that I also just kind of keep in here too. Then I also have two different setting sprays that I use. I have the Maybelline Master Fix. This is more of a voluminous, like dewy kind of setting spray, and then I have the NYX Matte Finish setting spray, you know, to keep the oily people matte. So I have both of these. Alright, and then last but not least, to finish off the face, I have some lipsticks. So I have my little cute little guy right here that I keep my lip stains in, and then I have this guy here. This is the Urban Decay Vice palette for lips. That has a good range of like nudes and browns, but it also has a good range of like pinks and reds right here. And then I have this guy. This is the newest guy to my collection. This is the Smashbox Be Legendary Cream Lipstick Palette. Oop, and the brush just fell out. But anyways, there's a brush that sits down here, but this has an amazing array of just different colors. So as you can see, I use a lot of the nudes up top here, this nude here, and this little brown color here. I don't really use much else just yet, but I love this. It's more of like a glossy look if they want a glossy look. You know, what is these? Lip pencils. I have a wide range of these too. Now those usually do stay on most of the day, but like, you know, these, like, some brides want a glossy look, and this is just not going to stay on all day, so I do tell them to go out and kind of just go shopping for some, and if they find anything, they can let me know and I'll go pick it up, and then they can just keep it, or they can just buy it themselves. It's no big deal. And then I also have these guys here. Most of these are these Sephora lip stains, so these are going to stay on all day, all night. So I do have these right here. I don't have a big, super big collection of them because I just added them and I just kind of wanted to see how they were going to go in my kit. But I do have a few, and then, you know, I just kind of like to mix and match different colors, and it makes a great, unique color, and I love it. Whew. Alright, you guys, so you made it through the video. Congratulations. This is what I keep in my Freelance makeup artist kit. All of these products are things that I've just used over the years and absolutely have loved myself, and so they're just all of my favorites all put together in one kit. And actually, that's a question that I get asked a lot out on the job, is like, so what is your favorite makeup item or your favorite makeup brand? And I kind of really don't have one. It's just things that I've used over the years that I have fell in love with, and I just put it in my kit and put it together. And the other thing that I tell people when I get asked that question is, like, sometimes you pay what you get for. Some products you pay what you get for. Other products, the $5 product over here from the drugstore does just as well as the $25 or $30 product in the high-end stores. That's kind of my answer for that. But yeah, so you guys made it through. I hope this was helpful. I can leave a list of all the stuff in this video down below, just so you guys know, and maybe you can pick it up for your makeup artist kit, or maybe you found some products in here that you kind of want to try out. And yes, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Much love.